Hello, my name is Case of Spectrum, and this is my spoiler-free review of Spider-Man Brand New Day. Now, before I review the movie, I should let you know that I went into this movie completely blind. I did not see any of the trailers, I did not see any of the adverts, none of it. I literally went offline for the past week, besides uploading videos, to avoid spoilers. So that was my experience going into the movie. My expectations were very high. But for now, I think we should start off with a change of scenery. Yeah, that's a better background, I guess. So, let's talk about the number one thing about this movie first. Tom Holland himself. Now, Tom Holland himself is a very good Spider-Man, and I personally really like him in all three of these movies, especially Homecoming. But I gotta say, he is at his best in this movie, 100%. He is so just sad and depressed, and it makes sense for the character because of the ending of No Way Home, where everyone forgets who Peter is. It's just so sad and depressing. I really liked it because, this is what feels like Spider-Man. Spider-Man is supposed to go through traumatic stuff like this. Like Andrew Garfield, for example. Gwen Stacy died in TASM 2, and he got hurt a lot by that, and unfortunately we never got the third movie to see what happens, but it is still very sad that happened to Andrew's version of the character. And same thing with Toby. He lost Uncle Ben, Andrew also lost Uncle Ben, but Toby was he also went through a lot, and if you've seen the movies, you know what I'm talking about. But it's just really sad. This is the stuff that Spider-Man's known for. He's not just known for superhero stuff, he's also known for going through a lot of depressing stuff throughout these movies. And this is the first one that Tom Holland is depressed Spider-Man. And that is exactly what Tom Holland needed. This is his best movie by far. I don't think it's much better than Homecoming, but it is still better to me. And the fact that Tom Holland's performance is so amazing in this is just great to me. Tom Holland was always my second favorite live-action Spider-Man, behind Tobey, but this pushed him up a notch. This movie made him very close to beating Tobey for me. He still hasn't beaten Tobey, but it's gotten very close to me. But anyways, now we're probably going to be talking about a different character now, so should probably change some scenery. Okay. Yeah, this is a better scenery again. So next up we should talk about more positive things. That is not depressing. First things first, we should talk about the action. The action is by far the best in this movie compared to any of the other Spider-Man movies. Especially Tom Holland's ones. Yes, the action of TASM 2 is great, but this one exceeds it. This one absolutely exceeds it. This is the best action I've ever seen for any Spider-Man movie. The live action wasn't talking about. The swinging is great. I really like the swinging. And also Dustin Daniel Cretton, he's the director of this movie. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Like I said, in terms of the action already. The camera constantly cuts a lot, and I really like how he did that. I was expecting it to be like Superman's action, or the new Superman that came out in 2025, but this is different, but in a good way. I really like how they did the action in this movie, and also pretty much all the other actors in this movie are also great, especially Sadie Sink. I'm not going to say who her character is, but whoever she does play, she does a really good job at it. And also, of course, the cop lady, I forget her name. She's great. Punisher is great. He's probably one of the best parts of the movie. I really like Punisher and Hulk. Even though he's not in the movie that much, he is really good. Anyways, I think I should give you one last change of scenery. Okay, now we're up to the last part of the video. Now, this is going to be minor spoilers, because I'm going to be talking about one scene, but I'm not going to be exactly describing what's in it, so just get to the time on top of the screen if you don't want to find out. But basically, the scene I'm talking about follows two characters in a specific location talking about a piece of paper. Now, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about, but that is probably one of my favorite scenes in the movie. It is so emotional. It's so depressing. I love that scene, and I can't wait to see it again. I really can't wait to rewatch this movie. And the other thing, which is also kind of minor spoilers, is simply the fact that Peter's mutating because of his depression is also really sad. But that's all the spoiler stuff. Okay, so now my rating of this movie. When I left the theater, I was very, very, and I mean very, very conflicted. I had no idea what I was going to think of this movie when I left the theater. That never happens to me. Every single time I leave the theater, I always know what I'm going to give the movie out of 10. This time I didn't. It took me a while. That's why I didn't upload this review until today. But my final ranking of Spider-Man Brand New Day is a very solid 9 out of 10. I highly recommend it. It is my new favorite live-action Spider-Man movie, beating Homecoming. See you in the next review. KZ Spectrum, out.